your team's performance with you tonight?
Aye, very. Great effort for him. Our goalkeeper didn't have too many saves. He'd certainly had a few, but he didn't have too many saves. Look, and being honest, if we'd like to have been a wee bit more adventurous, try to threaten their goal a bit more. But look, I'm not going to greet a bit much, if you know what I mean. In a perfect world, I'd have liked that, but the effort was fantastic. And there's excuses there. We hadn't a game for 4 weeks or something. We actually played a bounce game, closed doors, and got a sore one. But honest way, that's true. We lost 7 goals or something. So well, it was a great response for him today. Delighted.
Did Martin O'Neill say anything to you at full time?
Aye, look, pleasant. Aye, as you would expect. Aye, really nice and complimentary.
The numbers to turn out. I mean, it must be a pride as well for yourself and for the club and for the town.
Brilliant. Aye. And there was a lot of negativity because we were here, if you know what I mean. But it turned out a load of nonsense, really, because they supported us in their numbers, as they always do.
Is there a thought that if it was a beach, would it maybe were a wee bit different?
Look, that's why we wanted it there. Well, I wanted it there. That was a disappointing thing at the time. But once it's decided, you're not going back, if you know what I mean. But look, I'm not going to get into that. I'm just delighted with the boys' effort tonight.
As you said, you maybe don't want to be overcritical of everything, but then you said you want your team to be a bit more adventurous. You maybe take a sense of pride of how resilient your players were and how compact they were against the Celtic attacks coming at you.
Aye, of course. Aye, look, and it's no surprise really. Good characters in the side, but look, as I touched on, we had a bounce game the other day there, just about 5 days ago, and we took a sore one. We lost quite a few goals, and we didn't really play as fluent as we'd have liked. But look, tonight they certainly showed a bit for me.
How's the players in there? How's the legs?
Aye, look, and there is, look, that's another thing that they're saying, can we get Tuesday off in there? And that's not going to happen, because you actually need to look at how many wins you've got. It's to do with the surface more. I always feel when you play and exert yourself like that on these surfaces, there's always wee niggles and injuries after the matches.
You put it in the context what this time meant for the club financially, but exposure and what you guys have learnt from it as well. How big is it?
The financial side I know nothing about. That's been honest with you, but look, I think they showed their slot in a good light tonight. That's one thing. And a lot of folk will be take note of that, I would imagine.
Tucker, the players deserve massive credit. You've been at this club for 20 years now. Where does this rank in moments for you? You had the day at Tynecastle, you narrowly missed the Ayr United result. Where does this rank for you?
It's another good. Look, we didn't win. We're out, if you know what I mean. So it's no like that. We beat Ayr United. That's bigger for me. You know what I mean? You've got to get a result at the end. And I don't like to say glorious failure, but it's do you know what I mean? It's been a tight match. We've kept it tight. Would you just like to have threatened a wee bit more? But I'm not going to moan too much about it.
Now that this is past you, it's time to go and focus and try to win the league.
Look, win the next game. That's what I'm more worried about. If I'm honest with you, look, don't talk about leagues and that. Till you're in the race near the end.
Good man. Thank you.
Thank you.